Yeah, welcome,
Yeah,
Apurva.
welcome.
Are live on YouTube. Over to you for your business presentation.
Yeah.
All the best, Apurva.
Every business starts with a dream of stability, impact, and growth. But somewhere along the journey, founders get trapped in day-to-day firefighting, in market pressure, in decisions that feel urgent but not important. And slowly, the vision that once felt crystal clear starts fading. At Apurva Business Strategy, we are IIM and ISB professionals operating at the intersection of strategy and technology. We don't just drive transformation. We solve complex business problems through structured thinking, clear purpose, and a shared commitment to outcomes.
At Apurva Business Strategy, our mission is simple: to bring clarity back into business. Because clarity is not just a plan, it is the foundation of long-term success. With extensive experience across business strategy, brand building, operational optimization, financial discipline, we help companies move from confusion to confidence.
Most businesses don't fail due to lack of effort. They fail because they plan for today, not for 6 months from now. Limited resources, constant market shifts, and the pressure of short-term revenue force companies into reactive mode. But reactive businesses break. Proactive businesses rise.
That's why our planning approach combines deep market analysis, customer behavior insights, competitor analysis, financial forecasting, digital transformation, process optimization, business growth, and clear strategic roadmaps. Everything we build for you is future flexible because business evolves faster than most founders expect.
We don't just create documents. We create systems. Systems that reduce founder stress, increase team productivity, and create businesses that work even when the founder is not there. Our clients return not just for strategy, but because they see real transformation, stable revenue, better decision-making, and confidence in the future.
At ABS, we believe business is like an ecosystem. Every decision, every process, every team member is connected. When this connection becomes strong, business doesn't just grow, it thrives.
Because when clarity enters the mind, energy flows, decisions align, and businesses expand. So ask yourself, are you building a business for next month or for the next decade? Backed by deep strategic understanding and practical real-world experience, Apurva becomes your trusted partner from vision to execution.
One team, one direction, one partner who walks with you at every stage of growth. Let's design your future together with Apurva Business Strategy.
So as the video suggested, you must have got the gist of it, what I do. So I help the current challenges in industries. These are the industry's challenges: high capital cost, underutilized facility. If you have any manufacturing plant, the cost of goods are very high. So most of the times, the manufacturing companies, the product-based companies, it becomes very difficult for the overheads to control. If you are exporting any kind of material outside, 75% of our manufacturing plants or the product-based companies, they are on the idle state. So I help identifying those problems, high capital cost. If you want to have a product diversification, for example, say Nikhilesh wants to start a sugar-based company in UK. So I will do a market analysis, total market, addressable market analysis, what the market is about, how the market is about. Then I'll advise Nikhilesh about it. Okay, you can start a sugar factory in this country. What is the market share? What are the competitors? I also do the inventory mismanagement as well. These are the current challenges in industries. What the many organizations are facing. One is the logistic infrastructure delay. If you are having a production capacity from truck A to truck B, then there's a huge problem in identifying, because if the logistic infrastructure is a delay, then the manual effort, cost increases, fuel cost increases. So I'll give you one example. This is the chocolate manufacturing company. I have always tell of my clients that we should understand why there is a problem. So when I was diagnosing this kind of industry before, every system, they didn't have any kind of system. Everything was on Excel. And when we did the analysis, we found out a major flaws. First one is procurement fraud. That the fraud was from a procurement to pay, P to pay fraud. Everything was deal in cash. Everything was dealing in cash. There were no systems at place. Then there was inventory mismanagement. So when I say inventory mismanagement, there are two types of inventories. One is a raw material inventory and one is a finished good inventory. So there were no accountability. What is the inventory? What is the stock in, stock out inventory mismanagement? Because of that, the end users, the customers were not getting their products at right time, at right moment. Because of that, the cost of goods were increasing. So if the cost of goods increased, the revenue was increasing, but the profit was going down. They were in loss-making company. So when I started this analysis, it was 10 crores. But if you see with my strategy, in the next slide, you will understand what did I did for the analysis aspect of it, the execution aspect of it, how I went from 200 crores in 11 months. You will be shocked to see. We implemented a vendor management system. We implemented an inventory mismanagement system. Also, we implemented a cost optimization tool. Most of the organization, whether it's a service-based company, whether it's a product-based company, whether it's a manufacturing-based company, the cost is the critical aspect of it. Okay. So what we did, we had developed, there were 10 departments. 10 departments, we divided into 10% of it. So if you have 10% of this thing, so if you say HR, I am devoting only HR 10%. So we have developed that system, that implementation to such that there is no manual transaction that is happening. So if you have got 10.5% into one department, your cost is being sorted out. So we have developed that application. Then there was one more challenge. Now, most of the manufacturing companies of late, it is happening. The logistic delay, logistic challenges. So this is how we operated this model. And based on this model, this was the outcome. This was the outcome from 5% EBITDA to 18% of EBITDA we created. That was only 11 months. Still we are on an advisor board for that client as well. So this is why. So my approach is, I understand the clientele business problem. First, I understand all the clientele business problem. Then I do a maturity analysis across each segment. Then I do a strategy. We do analyze, we implement, we consult, and we advise accordingly to their recommendation and to the guidelines. And this is my team. We are from IM and ISB, and I'm based in Malad, SV Road. If you have any questions and suggestions, any company who wants to grow their business, then has to understand why the problem is coming from and where's the problem. Is the problem from the top management, bottom management, middle management? It could be from any kind of things, any kind of scenarios. So I do the grassroots level of analysis and implement and execute.
Excellent, Apurva. Very nice presentation, very powerful. So this PPT is also available on YouTube. So anyone wish to go through, you can. If you have any queries, you can connect in offline because